Okay, this is 3 of 3. I'm going to put these other 2 videos in the description. Alright, and there will be 2 more videos that are actually before these 3 that go together. Alright, I cut my camera off before I was ready. Alright, so I'm going to upload this video. Then I'm going to put the one before this 2 and 1 and 2 in this video right here. And stay tuned for the 2 videos that will be uploaded after this that go before this video. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is, let's see if these are cut the same. And in the other 2 videos, I show you that process for cutting these the same width. Okay? So, I've got this here. I'm going to use a straight edge to make sure as a fence so that these are straight and equally the same. Alright, as long as this is straight up and down at a 90, it's not tilted back or forward even a little bit, it can throw off your edge. Alright, but perfectly straight up and down, so we create a true 90. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, now okay, now alright, how did this turn out? Okay, look at the cross gap, cross spacing at this joint. Let's look at the next joint, the cross spacing. They are pretty equal. That looks like perfect. Now, the only other adjustment I have to make is right here where I've cut below the knot. I'm going to have to notch it on the inside of that edge, alright? So that this knot the tile will kind of come around and form fit to that cross. Alright, you also see this faint pencil line here. Right here, okay. And there's another one on this edge. Right there, right above that knot. Okay? Now let's see how it turns out. Alright, now I gotta hollow this out right here at this point. Alright. So right into here, I gotta hollow this area out. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to have to come in here at an angle. Alright, I'm going to have to work this below the surface of this edge. Alright, so it's hollow in the back. So let's do this. Alright, let's check it and see. Alright. Check and see if that's going to be enough. Alright, let's see how it fits. Okay, not too bad. It's looking pretty good. Comparing it to here, see, there's the difference. Before and after. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to have to do this one. Alright, I'm going to show you what I've learned here from the last cut. Alright, there's my mark. Then I come down. Alright, now I want to come below the edge about right here. Then I cut back. Alright, at an angle, I come back at an angle this way. Over. Alright, then I bring this whole corner back slightly, alright, to right into this general area. Okay, so that's what we're taking out. We're taking out this corner right in there. Okay, that's what we're taking out. Okay. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm just about there, okay? Alright, let's go check it and see. I think I'm going to take this little edge out right there. Let's see how that works. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Almost there. Alright, let's see what's going on back here. Alright, now we know. You see the knot. Okay, so now I got to take this out right here and actually right on the inside, right in there. Okay, it'll be perfect. Now right here on the inside, that's where I need to remove it, is at that point right there. This is marble, remember. That ought to do the trick. Let's go find out. I might be a little bit high right here, but to see how thin the edge is getting, alright? So I really got to be careful. I don't want that to break or it'll be ugly and I'll mess it up. I've got to be very careful. That was close, but we're good. Let's check it out. You want to use a squeegee to squeegee these off so you're not dripping water when you bring your tiles in. All right. Well, what do you think? Is it going to turn out? Let's see. There it is. Whoops, there it is. Look at that. Got to be careful. Got to be so careful. All right, there we go. Now, all right, I want to point some things out here. This is at the face. All right, everything's in line. Everything's in line. Now, spacers. All right, we've got the spacers in on the sides. All right. That keeps that all consistent. Over here too. Okay, now that looks about as good as it's going to get. All right. And from here it looks perfect. All right, now I've got to do these upper ones. As you see though, it's coming along. All right, and I need a small joint between, or space between the cross, all right, the verticals, so I can get grout in between on each side. So that's going to work. It's going to work out real well. All right, now I've got these to do the same thing with. Just cut off the inside, and I just showed you exactly what to do and how to do that. This is marble. Taking the marble, pushing it against the blade lightly, and then rubbing against the diamonds in the blade. About as safe as you're going to get, but you still have to be, you don't want to get this so thin it's going to chip out and break, or just crack and break off. I mean, it is marble, it will break, it is soft. Okay? And again, you want to be perfectly in line out here at this edge. So you put your straight edge. Now this is solid. This is anchored. And this is anchored. All right. This has been thin setted down. All right. Both sides. This is going to get a vessel sink. And the vessel sink is going to go over here. All right. You can look at my other videos and you'll see that. And how to lay out for your vessel sinks. But I will soon be drilling my holes and mounting my sinks and all of that. So I got to get this complete. There's too much to show takes up too much time, but by showing you how I notched this in was huge. My video before this one, this is part 3 or 3 of 3. I show you how to lay these out so that these are the same. And see, everything is about the same spacing here. The cross piece, alright, is about the same there as it is there. Alright, then the vertical continues the same. Now this needs a little bit of adjustment, which we will make. Alright. So what happened was, okay, this came out over here, so that pushed that off. Alright, so now you see it. That's about right. And then this has been pushed up. That's why you see that adjustment is off there. But there we have it. Okay. Now, okay, so this is part 3. I ended up not hitting the button and turning off the video before I was ready, which is frustrating. So I may end up loading this first. I may wait and just put it in its proper sequence, although I stated I was going to do this one first. We'll see how I decide to do with that. But beyond that, I hope this was helpful, beneficial. If you will help me out, it's a win-win-win. Tell a friend, your neighbor, if you're standing in line and you're talking, if you would mention my channel. You know, it's a win for everyone. Free training, up close and personal. It's free. It's free to subscribe, free to like, free to leave a comment. It's free, truly free. What I get out of it is the pleasure of being able to help somebody else out that might be struggling or not having enough information and not sure what to do. And that's what I get out of it. It's free. Okay? So it's a win-win-win. Tell a friend. Remember Easy 2 tips and tricks where you see everything up close and personal. So stay tuned. The best place to find my videos, I have over 800 videos. I'm shooting for 1,000. That's a milestone here on YouTube. So go to my playlist. I have over 80 playlists. And that's not all my videos. But go to my playlist and you can find the majority of what you're looking for: painting, soldering, how to read a tape measure, how to just do some woodworking, solar, just a whole different variety of things. So I look forward to hearing from you. And remember, keep up the good work, never give up, because there's always a way, always. So never give up. Remember, Easy 2 tips and tricks where you see everything up close and personal. Bye for now. Catch you on the rebound. Never give up. For those that are still here, this is the stuff you would have missed. Alright, now I'm going to cut along this line here. Alright, and along this line over here. I'm also going to be working out this section. Alright, this is just that's close to where it needs to be, but you'll never see this because it'll be underneath. Alright, and then we're going to cut back. We're going to cut this back in here, and then the thin set will fill it, and it will be solid because the thin set will be filling in anything that's missing. Alright, which will keep it solid. Okay. Remember, this is marble and it can break. Alright, that may just do it. Let's go find out. Alright, moment of truth. This is live, not Memorex. Alright, now. Okay. Alright, now let's see this up close and personal. Alright, I'm going to have to take it in just a little bit right there on the side, okay? Then I'm going to flip this over. Alright, now, the only thing that works better than this is one of those pencils, the pencils that have the little lever that you can extend it. Alright, now this way I can get right down in there and I can mark the most finest, minute, detailed. Alright, now I'm going to right here at the top of that knot, I'm marking it. And now I know where I need to notch it in so it will slip in a little closer. Alright, you see this gap. We want to get rid of this gap right here. Okay, so that's why I'm going to notch it in inside right in here, right above that knot on the back side. Okay. Alright, now if you run into that, let me show you. To solve the problem, you see how I brought it up to the top of this knot and it's up there nice and close. Alright, now I need to cut into this right here. Okay, and I need to notch out. Alright, this is right in my way. Alright, my tape was interfering. Alright, here's the side of that knot right here. Alright, so I need to come up here. Alright, now let's bring it to the side. Alright, now we're going to come over here. Alright, so I got to cut out that little notch right there. Right, this little corner here and here. So this little section right in here is going to have to go away very carefully. Alright. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, you see the line here? Comes in or crosses at that point. Then where this one comes along and crosses at that point, we're taking out that little section. Okay? Okay. There it is. That should do the trick right there. Alright. Okay. Look at that. Success. Now, this needs to be tweaked and adjusted a little bit. As you see, it's moving in here. Needs to be adjusted a bit. Alright. And these need to be, it needs to be fine-tuned. But there you have it. Okay. Alright, now there you go. Next video I will be installing the sinks, cutting the holes and getting all that. and hooking all this up. The vessel sinks are blue and silver. They go with this gray. They pop. It looks real nice. And you might stay tuned for that. If you haven't hit the notification bell. Hit the red word that says subscribe to subscribe or become a supporter. And then you tap the bell, and then you tap it again, you get the parentheses around it, okay? And then look in the description, there'll be a couple more videos of the beginning of this series, right? Not series, but of this set. Okay, it's 1, 2, and 3. This is part 3. And you'll see how I got to this point. And then you go down through the other videos on this laying out the vessel sinks and vanity top, etc., etc. So remember, check my playlist. You go through my list of videos from the top down. And then if you want to find out more on the tiling and how to cut tile and whatnot, check my tiling videos. I have several of them. 3, 4 videos on tiling. And you may find some doubles in that. But you'll be sure to get them. And I look forward to hearing from you. So thank you very much for your time and your support. So remember, never give up, because there's always a way. Hang tough and never give up. And tell a friend it's a win-win-win for easy tube tips and tricks where you see everything up close and personal. Bye for now, and I truly look forward to hear from you. Bye for now.